Hey, this is Reddit Stories. I am reading stuff. Today we will be continuing with r/PettyRevenge. Hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Now sit back and enjoy the stories. We need to reserve this totally empty room? Okay, have it your way. Last year some buddies and I were walking through one of the buildings on campus looking for a place to study. We found an open conference room on the top floor and decided to go in. Shortly after, an employee came in and told us that we couldn't be in there because we have to have the room reserved in order to use it. There was a schedule on the door and nobody had it reserved for the rest of the night. We knew this was the case, so we left and the employee locked the door behind us. So as any rational college students would do, we went down to the front desk on the first floor and reserved that exact room. We went back up to the conference room but had to wait for it to be unlocked. Who came to unlock it, you might ask? The same employee who kicked us out before. The look on his face when he saw us standing by the door was priceless. If you enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe to help us make more videos. New suitemate decided my shampoo and toothpaste were free to use. First year of college I was in the dorms. Our setup was 2 people in a room sharing a bathroom with the 2 people in the adjacent room. First semester went smoothly and we all got along. I had a roommate, but my suitemate had his room all to himself, so it was just the 3 of us using our bathroom. Second semester comes and our suitemate gets a roommate, so now there are 4 of us using the bathroom. I thought someone moved my toothpaste. Kinda weird. I then took note of exactly where my toothpaste was and it was moved again. I suspected this new roommate might also be using my shampoo and soap, so I marked their levels and showered in my girlfriend's room for a few days so the levels shouldn't have changed. Well, someone was using my shampoo. I actually got kind of excited because I loved the movie Dirty Work and always wanted to pull some kind of prank on someone who was a jerk but never really had a good opportunity. I flew to Google to ask Almighty what the best bathroom type pranks were and found 2 that seemed promising. 1. Take the cap off the toothpaste and use some glue to seal the end of the tube shut, then put the cap back on. Then take a razor and stab your victim. No. Take the razor and very carefully slice the tube of toothpaste lengthwise. This will make the tube explode out the sides when squeezed. 2. Add cooking oil to my shampoo. The places I found specifically recommended Winston cooking oil, saying it will stay in the hair the longest. Had to use Winston then. The advice said just add a little bit so it wasn't noticeable, but it was the same color as my shampoo, so I replaced almost a quarter of my shampoo bottle with this oil. It was marvelous. I came back to my room one day and someone was using the bathroom, so I turned on the TV and waited for the bathroom to be vacant. I hear them get out of the shower, which was a good sign because my need to use the bathroom was approaching critical mass. About a minute later I hear a very audible, "Ah f what the f?" I hear him open and close the door back into his own room, so I rushed into the bathroom myself to read the Bible. Sitting there I realized there was quite the mess of toothpaste all over the counter with my sabotaged toothpaste tube in the trash. It worked. What kinda jerk doesn't clean up a mess like that though? The best was my roommate catching him out in the hall. See, my victim had long hair and was about to go to practice for a sport requiring a helmet. My roommate informed me that our thieving suitemate's hair was absolutely matted to his head down past his neck onto his shoulders where it made his shirt wet. I explained my plan of revenge and my roommate and I laughed like evil villains for far longer than reasonable. Later that night someone had already added new shampoo, soap, and toothpaste to our common bathroom. His hair was solid oil for almost a full week. 50 pounds of messy revenge on terrible customers. Context. I used to work at the farm supply store, and there were cashiers and loaders who would put the heavy bags of grain and whatnot. The loader in this story, we'll call Steve. I'm on mobile, so sorry for my text wall. We had a lot of nasty customers come in to where I worked. A lot of the other cashiers would just put up with entitled, rude, and sexist people, but Steve, our effing savior, did not. Most of the grain bags we sold were 50 pounds, or more. In the event of a nasty customer, Steve would use his pocket knife and put a small tear in the bags. Small enough not to be noticed, but big enough to completely come apart if the bag was picked up a certain way. He would load the bags into customers' cars, and wait. Eventually we would get a call, saying that when they took the bags out of their trunks, the bags split, and they now had 50 LBS of grain everywhere. We would respond that we could not, in fact, do a return on the product, since he need at least 50% of the product to take it back. I no longer work there, and neither does Steve. Honestly, he was one of the only reasons I stayed there as long as I did. Hit the subscribe button for more daily Reddit content and press the bell icon to get notified when a new video is uploaded. Also, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, it really does help the channel. If you have any ideas, suggestions, let us know in the comment section. See you in the next one.